If you're watching this, you probably want more information about our swim camps. Our swim camps are an experience that will let you uncover your talents and multiply your aquatic and athletic skills for life. In this video, I will answer the most common questions and describe what it is like to participate in our swim camps. Please watch this video until the end before sending us emails. We currently do not have the capacity to answer all the messages we get fast. This leads us to the first question: price. But before I tell you the price, the dates and the places of the camps will be described at the end of the video. But just for reference, here's a quick overview of our tour for 2026. The price for our swim camps in 2026 can range from $1,300 to $5,800. It is the best value per dollar that you can get in an experience like this. The lowest price includes just the Skills and Talents Method classes for 4 or 5 days, depending on the venue. Our most complete package is reserved for the 15-day experience in Brixton, Italy. This includes the hotel and meals. To view the prices of each camp, go to the link in the description, scan this code, or go to this link. Click on the places or dates that best suits you, and then select how you would like to pay. We have an option of paying everything in one payment or up to 6 monthly installments with 0% interest. Once the first payment is made, your spot is secured. And because we reserve your spot in advance, here is our refund policy. In case you can't make it to the camp after booking, you can transfer your spot to another swimmer, or we can refund your money minus $100 fee per swimmer. There's no refunds available within 60 days of the camp. You will know a swim camp is full because you won't be able to reserve your spot anymore through our webpage. Remember that our official webpage is skillswimming.com, and our official email has the @skillswimming.com at the end. Although we've never had trouble with impersonation scams yet, check that info to avoid problems. Who is this camp for? Who can participate and who cannot? This camp is for you. I can tell you that many of our videos are not meant for you because we don't know you or your goals. Some of the advice you have probably seen on our YouTube or social media channels has helped you swim faster or smoother. Other tips we have given you probably made you worse at swimming. This is because we make videos for the general population. While one thing can help some swimmers, it might be hurting other swimmers' technique. The physics of the water are the same, so there are some things that work across the board, but not everything. Every swimmer has different abilities and goals, so the way to progress is different. That is why we make swim camps, so that we understand the differences between you and everybody else. Some of the most helpful advice we have given to help a person swim better has been on our walk from the hotel to the pool. That's because we get to know you not only inside the pool, but also sometimes outside of it. I tell you this because in a way, it doesn't really matter how advanced or beginner you are in the pool. We will tell you what works for you. But in another way, the group creates the perfect supportive learning environment for a class. So that is why we divide each camp into strategic groups. We typically divide youth from 8 to 19 years old. Depending on their level, we divide that group in two as well. And the adults are also further divided in 2 or 3 groups depending on their current skill level. This way, we ensure that the class moves at the same speed for everyone in your group. But that is not enough personalization for you. That is why we use video feedback. This is where we truly see what makes your unique swimming style. And this is especially where we identify the biggest areas of opportunity. We record you from strategic angles and at a different speed depending on your level. Then we call you out of the pool and have one-on-one conversation about your swim. This is how we've recently received news from a 12-year-old who improved 5 seconds in a 50-meter race, and a 72-year-old who just today told us he improved 5 seconds in his 100-meter freestyle time. They both went to the same camp exactly 1 month ago. And because we have this strong distinction between youth and adults, next year we'll have youth-only swim camp in September an adults-only swim camp in November, both in San Diego. The other dates, we will have both groups at the same camp, what is included in the price and why in each different location. It all comes down to differences in culture. The cost in our Italy camp and in Mexico include hotels and meals. Why don't we include hotel and meals in our swim camps in the USA? Because the pools that we have selected do not have a walkable nearby hotel with meals included. In the camps here, you are free to select where you want to stay and where you want to eat. If you happen to live in the same city, there's an option to just pay for the camp. In our other camps, we often walk. Depending on where you're from and your current lifestyle, this might be a big change. We know from research and from our own experience that walking has many benefits, from better recovery to a better state of mind to weight loss. This is not a mandatory activity in our Mexico or Europe camps. It is just an optional nice feature that you should be aware of. If, for some reason, you're unable to walk, there are transportation options available. One of the reasons we choose the places we do is that they are tourist destinations. We have a morning swim and an afternoon swim, and in between, people in our camps like to explore the area as tourists by themselves or with family members or non-swimming companions. We often get special prices for the stays in our selected hotels, so make sure to include your companions at the checkout or send us an email if there are more than 2 companions. In our camps, we like to include drills and all 4 strokes. This is true even for beginners because we see that they unlock new transferable skills for people who mainly swim freestyle, and because swimming becomes more fun when you learn the basics of all the strokes. This part of the 4 strokes varies and gets personalized with each group. With the beginners, we don't really get to learn butterfly unless they ask us to. This year, in 2025, we explored the idea of having a freestyle-only swim camp, and we had great results. So, in 2026, in Italy, we're offering 3 days of just freestyle. You can do only these 3 or add them to your 5-day swim camp experience, before or after the 5-day camp. If you're a triathlete, make sure to write us an email because we have something special for you. The 15 days of the camp are reserved for the people who want to swim the full S&T method with more than 7 days of video recordings. Are 3 days enough to experience any change? Or do you need the 15 days in Italy to see real change? Our goal has always been to make the best out of every single day that you are with us. We give tons of information, but more specifically, we give the best information for you. We have found that 3 pieces of personalized advice are enough to improve someone's technique dramatically. That, in addition to the videos with feedback we send to you after the camp is over, will transform your swimming. Having said that, we don't learn swimming by learning more or better information. We learn it by reinforcement. More days with us means more reinforcement and solidifying new knowledge in muscle memory. This is the main reason why people choose to stay longer in our Italy camp, and is the same reason why around 15% of the people in our camps come back another year to the same spot or to a different location. Most people choose the camp that is closest to them, but let me describe each one so that you can freely choose the camp that most excites you. Our Playa del Carmen camp is the one where all of the meals are included. It is very close to Cancun and all the Riviera Maya tourism, but if you want to stay at the hotel, you won't be bored. There are plenty of activities, plenty of restaurants, and it is located in Playa Cara. Playa Cara is like a self-contained luxury neighborhood that blends residential living, resorts, and a natural beauty, all within walking or biking distance to central Playa del Carmen city. And we don't have to leave the neighborhood to access the swimming pool. The swimming pool is inside Colegio San Gabriel Playa Cara, a 25-meter swimming pool perfect for beginners who can touch the bottom of the pool, and also with everything advanced swimmers might use. On this venue, you will be surrounded by nature, culture, and great Mexican and international food. Our Fort Lauderdale camp is set in one of Florida's most iconic beach cities. Fort Lauderdale offers miles of golden sand, warm water, and a vibrant atmosphere that makes it the perfect destination for both training and relaxation. It's a place where you can combine focused training with the Florida beach lifestyle, surrounded by sun, sand, and the ocean. Our Italy venue is the most requested out of our camps. We stay at Packers Hotel in Novacella. The breakfast is buffet style with plenty of options to choose from, and you can request your choice of eggs and other drinks. A lot of the food is locally sourced and always fresh, but dinner is truly outstanding. 4 courses including a glass of wine. The cuisine and the culture is a combination of Austrian and Italian, and we couldn't have enjoyed it more. The 16 days we were there, we didn't eat the same thing twice, and we even got to meet the chef and the owners of the hotel. They even let us cook Mexican food in their state-of-art kitchen to share with them. The staff and the small details at the hotel make it so that you never want to leave the place. And we would have spent more time there if it wasn't for what was outside. Honestly, one day I almost cried. I was very sad when I explored the city. The thought that almost made me cry was that this was the only time I would see this place for the first time. I didn't want to get used to it for a second. And the more time I spend there and the more times I visit, it will be less special than the shock of the first time. Surrounded by the Alps, the city of Brixen is close to where we stay. Just a 10-minute bike ride or a 15-minute bus ride. Included with the hotel is the Brixen card. This gives you access to free public transport all around South Tyrol, but sometimes we also prefer either walking or riding a bike or an e-bike to the pool. The route here is next to a river, and there are no cars to bother you. You can feel the history of this place just walking through the city. And almost at the heart of the city, there's Aquarena. This is my dream aquatic facility. It has a 50-meter outdoor pool with stainless steel and a 25-meter indoor pool. It is hard to describe everything that you can do there, and the quality of the materials and the cleanliness and the sheer joy of being in an aquatic environment. They have something for every age. Even my 1-year-old could stay there all day until he crashed out of exhaustion. I will now stop talking about this place because words and images will never do it justice. Being there is the only way to feel its magic. Finally, we have San Diego, more specifically Mission Bay. We like this place. We have done around 8 swimming camps in the same pool. Training sessions are held at the Plunge, an iconic pool just steps from the sand and boardwalk. It's a unique spot where you can go for swimming laps to enjoy and just seconds away from the beach. The vibe in Mission Bay is active and inspiring. Everywhere you look, people are running, biking, surfing, or paddling. It's the perfect setting for a swimming camp because you're surrounded by energy, fitness, and the California beach lifestyle. Most importantly, you're surrounded by water, fresh, salt, and chlorinated water. San Diego offers the best of both worlds. Focused technical swimming training in an iconic pool and a vibrant atmosphere that makes the experience unforgettable. My mouth waters just thinking about the acai bowls of Café Tropics and the Argentinian empanadas of the Funky Lemon. One unexpected benefit that we didn't plan when we started swimming camps was the group dynamics. Without exception, there are always people from different countries that form a very special bond during those days at the camps. There are also always siblings, family members, teammates, or just friends that know each other from before the camp but have a transformative experience together and share their improvements in a very special way. We're also in talks with swim teams and other companies not related to swimming looking to make our swim camp part of their team bonding retreat. If you're a company or a swim team, make sure to contact us. I want to leave you with the part of the camp we value the most, the opinion of others. What was the worst part about the camp?
It ended too quickly. It's been amazing. I feel like I've learned a lot. I've learned more in the last 5 days than I've learned in the last probably 2 years. The one-on-one interaction, the videos have really helped to bridge the gap from where I am to where I'm trying to be.
I'm absolutely loving the camp. I think the instructors, the coaches are the best. They're fun. They really teach us about the stroke, about breathing, about technique. and I've gotten a whole lot better in just 5 days. I'm absolutely thrilled that I came.
I think the third or fourth day, I noticed a really big improvement in how I felt in the water. When I was added to the WhatsApp group, actually, I was looking at all the different country codes, numbers, and I was like, oh, it'll be interesting to meet all these people. Triathletes who obviously focus on freestyle, front crawl, long distance swimming, and then others who just are relaxed in the water and enjoy the swimming for the sake of swimming. So if you enjoy the YouTube content, or if you have even like a gut feeling of this is the right place for me, follow that feeling, and really great experience for everyone. I've never done another swim camp before, but there are people who have done other swim camps and said this one's special for, you know, the way you focus on technique and the passion of the coaches and instructions. Yeah, I would say
Appreciate
do
it. It's hard to describe what a swimming camp is in words or videos. You'll learn 10 times faster in person than with videos. So I hope to see you there. Swim smooth.